Doesn't take too long to get the first crash in. Alright guys, here it is. I broke down, I couldn't wait anymore. I figured deals were good enough and these bikes were disappearing off the local showrooms, so I went ahead and picked up this KLX 300. Just got it home after a couple hours of driving to go pick it up, and it's getting late. Let's go hit the road and we'll take it out for a spin. I can't wait to see how it performs. I'm obviously going to be kind of comparing this the whole time to my 390 Adventure, so hopefully this provides a little more off-road confidence. I'm sure it's going to be a little better there, but it'll be interesting to see how this one handles on the road in comparison, and if it gives me that extra off-road confidence. Oh man, that is quiet compared to the aftermarket exhaust on the 390. Boy, you can't even hear this thing. Alright, so made it on the first stretch there of freeway, and no problems power wise. You know, we're doing about 700 RPMs, sorry, 7,000 RPMs for 70 miles per hour. You know, it doesn't feel like it's got a lot more to give it that speed, at least in 6th gear. I didn't really push it too hard. Feels a little bit more buzzy than the 390. Adventure is head and shoulders better on the road than this thing. Just way more fun to ride, just really enjoyable. A much more entertaining bike on the road. You can ride that thing like a sports bike and have a good time. The pavement is your friend, and it's taking a little bit getting used to the seating position on this thing. Feels almost like I'm sitting on a pogo stick compared to the 390. Like you're trying to balance on top of a unicycle instead of the 390, where you kind of got something that you're wrapped around. But yeah, so if you were at all thinking of doing any amount of road, if you're buying a bike to do adventure style riding and you're going to spend at least as much time on the road as you are off-road, then it's no question a 390 is a better buy than one of these. The only reason I bought this was, as you see, I'm close to quite a few trails, and I want the added off-road performance, and I want the convenience of having a plate. Here we go. This is going to be a first gear challenge, and hopefully the camera should be okay. So obviously, yeah, I don't think I could have kept the 390 going, bouncing through that the way I did on this, just because once you get your feet down and you're going slow like that, you'll find that that bike will catch you out and you're gonna lose your momentum. But there we go. No problems, no fanciness about this thing. It's totally bare bone stock. Came off the showroom floor like 2 hours ago, and she just crushed at least the hardest charted piece of trail here at LOV Park. That frankly, again, I was too intimidated to try with the 390 because, boy, this baby likes to find reverse neutral very easy. But yeah, that's why I wanted this bike, was just this feeling of like, who gives a shit? I'm gonna try and go up it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I will hey, the camera's still there, that's good. But yeah, whereas I almost would put money that if I had tried to come up that with the 390, I probably would have slowed down enough that somewhere in there I would have lost my balance. Now look at that. That's the second time. I don't know if that neutral, neutral safety on the clutch is just weird. See, it did it again. So, you know, it just died on me there. Still had the clutch in. It was probably about half to 3/4 of the way engaged. I don't think that was in any way the now what's going on there? Oh, that might explain it. Look at that. Let's do a little trail side repair here. That might explain everything. There we go. Geez, you think that could do it? But all right, we'll take a look at it real quick. So, kind of made it to the top of the mountain here. Brand new KLX 300. Made it up to supposedly the toughest patch of the main trails here. So that's the advantage of getting a bike like this. It's just lighter, less intimidating off-road. Does it have the power of the 390? No way. Does it have the overall suspension? I don't think so. I think it's got probably a better off-road suspension. You know, it's going to be able to take bigger bumps stock than the 390 and soak them up, but its precision and the quality of it, rebound and dampening and all that, I don't think is in the same ballpark. It's a lot squishier, less confidence inspiring with that suspension. I'm gonna have to find some tires here. I'm probably gonna ride these for now, and I'm gonna wait until my next time home from work. I'm gonna just soak up this bike for now, and next time home I'll do a couple mods, throw some protection on it, maybe some handlebars and a few things. But I don't think I'm gonna go too far with this. Might do I might get a small rackless system like Tusk offers, just for bringing some extra gear, but I don't know if I'll even use this bike in that manner. I might just be better off with a tank bag and some kind of roll or pouch bring with it. So, but so far it proved its worth up here. But again, if you were considering a bike like this or the 390 or something that's like the 390, an adventure bike or street or originated bike, just ask yourself which thing you're gonna do. Are you going off-road, you know, anywhere near 50% of the time, and your off-road riding is limited to doing gravel roads, dirt roads, and fire trails? The 390 or bikes like that are way more, they're just head and shoulders above something like this for that kind of stuff. This bike to me is a 80%, 90% off-road bike. You either are using it to commute in town if you live in town, just doing low speed commuting, or you were using it just to get to the trail and that's all. And if you got to travel any length of ways to a trail, you're going to be either more comfortable with an adventure style bike or trailering it. And this might just be good if you want the plates for the trails you ride, because I know that some places, and that's why I wanted this too, so that I can ride anywhere with these plates. Okay, we'll get back on it. Got a little bit more time to kill before it starts getting dark, but yeah, it's fun to see the difference between these bikes, because I wasn't really, it's been so long since I rode a real dirt bike besides my kids 140, which is also a Kawasaki, and that was fun. But to get back on more of a dirt bike, it's fun, but it really does show the advantages of a platform like the 390. So if you're debating between those two, I hope it really helps you bring out which one is better for you, because there is a huge difference between the on-road performance here. And why there's a big difference off-road, you've seen me do a lot with the 390 out here. And again, there's just that smaller percentage of trails that I'm gonna hit with that, whereas I will hit it with this. But yeah, we'll give it another go over here at another time. I just wanted a quick intro to this bike, so I'm not gonna hit all the features and things. You got a cute little helmet holder there. So, but yeah, oh, this, you know, if this is one of those things that this is just built to a budget, but boy, it really makes that brakes on the KTM, the brakes on the KTM look like freaking race car brakes compared to this squashy. That is like, you don't get anything until about there. So where should we go? Oh. Think we could have made it? Not me. Not doing that without the skid plate, that's for sure. Not to mention, I am no good at wheelies. That will be something to practice with this bike. That will probably be a great maneuver to try in order to remove the factory license plate holder back there. I'm sure a few of these have lost that plate holder to wheelies, or maybe not.